Imagine this, a flash of camera lights flickering through the streets of Paris, the sound of quiet footsteps under the city's night sky, and amid the dazzling glow of Louis Vuitton's grand boutique lights, two figures stand still. Yet their presence alone is enough to shake the world. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, two names once born from the world of Chinese drama, now becoming the center of attention in France. But what's really happening? Why has the fashion capital of the world suddenly fallen under their spell? Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to K-pop world, the place where stories meet emotions, where we uncover the unseen sides of our favorite stars. And tonight, we'll dive deep into a rumor that's been stirring the entire fashion scene. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, rumored to be collaborating with none other than the luxurious French brand, Louis Vuitton. This isn't just some whisper spreading across social media. It's a story about two stars breaking the wall between East and West. It all began when a top fashion outlet in Paris published an article about two Asian actors redefining modern elegance. That single sentence was enough to make the world pause, because there are only two names that perfectly embody those words: Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. Picture it, two men with completely different energies. Wang Yibo, calm, composed, yet every movement draws attention. Every step he takes feels cinematic. He recently made waves with an international film project and collaborations with several global brands. From racing circuits to high-end runways, he's not just a star, he's a lifestyle. And on the other side, Xiao Zhan, gentle, poised, but every smile, every gaze carries warmth. He's a singer, an actor, and a symbol of grace. His voice heals, his performances captivate, and the way he connects with fans? Pure sincerity. No wonder French media describe him as the definition of timeless elegance. So when these two names started being mentioned alongside Louis Vuitton, the world went silent. Because Louis Vuitton isn't just a brand, it's a legacy, a symbol of power, refinement, and Parisian grandeur. And now, a brand that has chosen the world's most iconic faces is rumored to be looking east, at two stars who carry not just fame, but culture, artistry, and identity. Why them? Why Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan? The answer is simple, yet profound. Because they're not just popular, they're authentic. In a world where fame often feels manufactured, these two stand apart. No pretense, no noise, just truth in every move, every look. French fashion outlets note that Wang Yibo's aura aligns perfectly with Louis Vuitton's bold and experimental character, a balance of courage and mystery. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan's charm fits seamlessly into the brand's classic and eternal side. One represents the future, the other, timeless grace. The rumor first caught fire when a European fashion account posted a single, mysterious line: East meets West. The next Louis Vuitton face? Within hours, the internet exploded. Hashtags like hashtag Wang Yibo Louis Vuitton and hashtag Xiao Zhan Louis Vuitton dominated Twitter and Weibo trends. Fans began to speculate, would they appear together in an LV campaign? Or was this the beginning of a historic collaboration that could redefine global fashion? Yet, as expected, both Louis Vuitton and their respective agencies remained silent. No confirmation, no denial, just quiet, an elegant kind of quiet, the kind that says something is happening. And maybe it is, because in the world of luxury, silence often speaks louder than words. If this rumor turns out to be true, imagine seeing Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan walking together on the Paris runway, wrapped in Louis Vuitton's latest collection. It wouldn't just be a campaign, it would be history in motion. A meeting point between East and West, between delicacy and ambition. The fashion world has been searching for a new kind of face, one that transcends language, culture, and gender. And now, two stars from China may be that answer. They embody a generation that dreams fearlessly, that dares to stand tall in a world that once looked the other way. Wang Yibo, sharp gaze, precise steps, an aura that commands silence. Xiao Zhan, warm smile, gentle energy, eyes that carry peace. Two different souls, yet when they stand together, the world finds harmony. No wonder French media called them the modern harmony of duality, a phrase rarely used for non-European stars. Because in the eyes of the world, they're no longer just Asian icons. They are global symbols. And perhaps that's exactly what draws Louis Vuitton to them. Because in fashion, it's not only about beauty or fame, it's about presence, about the soul behind the face, about charisma that doesn't just pose for a camera, but tells a story. That's where Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan shine brightest. They're not just icons, they are stories themselves. Stories of perseverance, transformation, and purpose. Stories of how two young men from China's entertainment industry are now steps away from conquering global fashion. And while the world waits for confirmation, one thing is certain: all eyes are on them now. Every step they take is watched, every gesture analyzed, every silence amplified. So, what if this really happens? What if one day soon, we see Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan gracing Louis Vuitton billboards across the Champs-Élysées, walking side by side beneath the Paris lights, representing not just a brand, but an entire generation of dreamers from the East? A beautiful thought, but also a powerful one. Because if it happens, it won't just be a collaboration, it'll be a statement. A message that the world has changed, that the East is no longer an influence, but a force. And maybe behind every whisper and rumor, there's something more. Maybe this is just the beginning of a new chapter, not only for Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, but for the way the world sees Asia. Paris nights, camera lights, and two names echoing across languages and continents. Wang Yibo, Xiao Zhan, two stars, one unfolding legend. So, will Louis Vuitton truly choose them as the new faces of its legacy? Or is this just the beginning of a story waiting to become real? We don't know yet, but one thing's for sure: the world is holding its breath. Because beauty, true beauty, always begins with a secret. So, what do you think, drama lovers? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Only on Kpop World.